Well, it happened again. They got me. I thought I could run. I thought I could hide. I thought I could get some ad revenue from my YouTube videos, but it appears as though that is not true. They got me again. I got that fun email that no YouTuber ever wants to receive. The one that says, your channel is no longer available for monetization. We don't think you should get any money for what you're doing. That's what they said. Now, it's interesting to me because the majority of the money from this YouTube channel isn't really from ad revenue. There's only a small portion of my videos that are even eligible to run ads. I think maybe 6 months ago, middle last year, they just retroactively age restricted a good portion of my channel. Like, I don't know, 80 something videos at a time. There's maybe over 100 age restricted videos on the channel. Around that time, I decided maybe I need to post less of these videos because they just show an age restricted video to less and less people. It's kind of interesting to me because my most popular videos, my most viewed videos, the ones that have the most engagement are age restricted. The ones that will continue to get the most viewership are age restricted. But it seems lately, anytime I post a new video that I believe would get age restricted, it's not gonna do well. It just never gets the legs to take off like it used to. So I think since, I want to say October, I've been shifting away from smoking related content specifically. We do squeeze it in here and there occasionally, but I've learned that if I smoke, if I take one hit in the video, if I even smell like weed a little bit too much in the video, they just age restrict it. You only get one chance to appeal it. Some random person, probably in another country, just looks at it and go, well, they chopped my head off for weed here, so let's make sure this video is age restricted. It's very interesting the way they do the process. I mean, I've had monetization granted to my channel, or I've been approved for monetization, I think 3 or 4 times, and then a month or 2 later, 3 months later, 4 months sometimes, they just pull it off. I don't think it's the same person saying, yes, Cewpins should have monetization. And then they check a few months later and they go, you know what? I kind of changed my mind on it. He smoked a little bit too much in this last video. I don't think it's like the same person reviewing this channel every time. There's no way it could be. It's very interesting when they just strip your monetization because you can't reapply for 30 days. Any videos that I have that might earn ad revenue, they don't earn it for that 30 days until I can reapply. And do you think I'm gonna get approved on my first try? It's never happened that I got approved on my first time applying or reapplying. It's usually 2 or 3 times in. I'll try to post as many non-age restricted videos, as much content that doesn't really involve smoking, because that's what they get you for. They flag it as selling drugs or doing illegal activities, and I've never really consumed any illegal cannabis or anything on this channel. It's usually stuff I buy at the dispensary. I go to a medical dispensary. I've had a medical marijuana card since I've lived in Colorado. I've had them for like 8 years now. So all of the cannabis I've been smoking, at least in the state that I'm in, is legal. Obviously, there's federal legalization. And YouTube is a global product. They're sending my videos all across the country. It doesn't matter if it's federally illegal or legal here. If it's not good to show in other countries or it's not good for advertisers, then they don't want to do it. They're not age restricting or they're not limiting my content to protect the user. I actually tested this out the other night. If you're logged out and you want to see a video that's age restricted, it'll say, you know, this video is not suitable for most viewers. You need to sign in. It doesn't tell you why it's age restricted as the viewer. They'll tell me when they age, they'll be like, oh, drug activity, or they'll give you the reason why it was age restricted. But that's just from like an advertisement perspective. They know that their advertisers don't really want to run ads on channels that portray the sale or the use of drugs maybe. But they don't tell you as the viewer, which is kind of interesting, right? When you watch a TV show and it's like, oh, this is rated R, it's got violence and nudity. They don't give you that kind of warning or that kind of rating. They just say, hey, this is 18 and up, good luck. I mean, it's really interesting. You would think that if they cared so much about the type of content and they were curating and making sure that they were showing it to people of the appropriate age, they would let you know why it's age restricted, but they leave that information out. They don't really care. They just know their advertisers would throw a fit, so they're not going to run any ads on that channel. And I mean, realistically for me, I don't make a lot of ad revenue. I never made a lot of ad revenue. This channel's almost 4 years old. I think I've been posting on it semi-regularly for like 3 years. And the total ad revenue on like 3 million views total, I think there's over 3 million views. Not all of them had the chance to have ads, but I have 3 million views on the channel. A decent portion of those at some point maybe were or could have been monetizable. But I really only made, I think, less than $1,200 total. And that's not all ad revenue. A good portion of that is channel memberships. If you've ever tuned into one of my live streams, or if you've ever seen that, like that join button, which is on some of my videos, you could subscribe essentially, or you could pay a monthly amount to become a member on the channel. You get a little badge by your name. You get some special things inside the comments, little benefits here and there. But that's really the majority of where my money would come from YouTube. Would be the memberships. It'd be you guys, the audience. They're not going, all right, we ran X amount of ads, here's your cut. They're like, all right, these people like your videos enough to give you money directly. We're just going to take a little bit of cut. I think they take maybe 30% or whatever. But the majority of the money comes from you guys, the donations and memberships. And when they cease the monetization, or when they restrict it or they pull it or whatever, I just lose all that. They pause all my memberships. I think there's, you know, dozens of memberships on the channel right now. They just pause that. I don't get the income. Some of those people are gonna, you know, cancel or not renew. Some people aren't gonna come back and be like, all right, well, is it back? Is it here? Can I become a member again? It's really weird for my end, for how to manage. How I haven't done any crazy videos when they just removed the monetization. They didn't like give me a strike. They didn't age restrict a ton of videos. They just looked at my channel and went, no money, take it away. So for me, I'm gonna keep making videos. I'm gonna keep doing things on YouTube, but the content strategy is getting adjusted. I've been adjusting it over the last few months. I've been trying to do more educational, more entertainment type stuff that doesn't necessarily have smoking in it. It can be smoking themed or information about smoking, but even stuff where I just talk about it, sometimes it would get age restricted. Sometimes it would get demonetized, or it would say not suitable for advertisers. And I would make it a point to not smoke in the video. There's so many different ways they do it. A lot of it's automatic. If I put like, I think one of my most recent videos is why I don't like papers. I uploaded that video to YouTube like, I don't know, a dozen different times, because they would automatically demonetize it or age restrict it based off the file name or based off the title that I put in. If I put why I don't smoke joints, the video would not be suitable for advertisers. It would have the little yellow thing, if you're familiar with the YouTube dashboard or whatever. It would say not suitable for advertisers with the title, why I don't smoke joints. I changed 2 words in that. I changed smoke joints to like papers, and made the title why I don't like papers. Good to go. Advertiser friendly. I had 2 of the videos next to each other, and the one that said why I don't smoke joints, same video content, same thumbnail, same everything, would just automatically get flagged as not suitable for advertisers. I even hit the appeal button. You can appeal it. You can go, hey, I need somebody to check this out. Your automated system kind of did me dirty. Let's have a real person look at it. It's not the same person every time looking at my channel. It's not the same person following the same mindset every time they look at my channel. I gotta cross my fingers and hope somebody that is a little high on their lunch break is looking at my channel. It never happens. They never get me. I appealed the video. It got denied. They said, after a manual review, we've deemed this isn't good for advertisers. And meanwhile, I had the same video, exactly the same video, the same upload. I didn't change anything. I changed the title. This is the same thumbnail. I had that uploaded. It didn't get automatically pinged. I didn't have to do any kind of review on it. So I just deleted the one that I reviewed, and then I uploaded the other one. I really have to play this whole game to try to figure out how to work within the YouTube ecosystem. It's getting harder and easier at the same time. So for me, I think I'm going to spend the next month maybe uploading shorts, a couple of educational ones, a couple of humorous ones. That type of content, it is monetizable, but they don't really pay you out on that. It gives you some decent viewership sometimes, decent engagement. I really don't get a lot of new subscribers from that type of content, but I know I've been kind of shifting more into the the educational, like, video essay talk, excuse me, the talking essay videos recently, and I haven't done as many shorts. So I think what I need to do is just tap back into the shorts, see if we can have some success with that for the next month. I can reapply early in April, and I'll probably get denied, and then I'll be able to reapply again in May, which maybe I'll get approved. I think the last couple of times it was always on the second reapply that they've given it back, and it's a matter of getting lucky. I think they check your most recent videos to see what it's like. And I think another issue is still the majority of my channel has age-restricted videos. I've privated a bunch of them. I think I have over 160 videos. I'm not sure exactly how many I've pulled off, but it's at least 20 videos have been flagged as private to where, I don't know, you can't watch them anymore. I might figure out another place to put them, but honestly, their old videos are not really that great. I don't know if anybody really wants to watch them as much as some new stuff I can make, but I'm probably gonna have to go through and, I don't know, remove more, privatize more, figure it out. Who knows? But we're going to be focusing on shorts for the next month. They freaking got me. Follow me on Twitch. I do live streams almost every day. We do like a smoke session at night. Sometimes I'll get into some games, but it depends on the day. We got other things going. I rate bong hits. You can send me a video of you ripping a bong, and I'll check that out on Monday. I do little react streams on Tuesday. Obviously, we play some games. Elden Ring just came out. It's so sick. So check me out on Twitch, and, you know, stay subbed to the YouTube. Just know it's tough out here for a player, and I'm trying my hardest. Appreciate you watching.